Hey, what's going on everyone? It's a bold one here, and today we are here with a special new video. This video is something I kind of developed by myself. It was something I figured out on my own. Now whether or not this is a well-known fact or not in the community is not known to me. So whether I'm regurgitating old information or whether this is brand new information, it's going to be extremely helpful to everyone. So what is this video about? This video is a counter to Hound's Tooth. Now you might be thinking, a bold one, I already know how to counter Hound's Tooth, right? We have the Negotiator with Anakin Starfighter and, Republic Fleet behind it, or Millennium Falcon. Now, there's a couple things that I will push back against that when we get into the video. But anyways, so but this counter, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah. Alright guys, well, let's go ahead and jump into this match. Okay, so here is the crux of this. Why is my frame rate so bad? Anyways, so here's the strategy. So we have Grand Admiral Thrawn's. Most people use this because it takes down turn meter and does some other stuff, but mainly it's for the turn meter reduction. Doesn't do a lot of AoE damage. Most people will. Now with this, you have to, so all lives recover 50% health, blah blah blah, and gain a buff for 2 turns. And the main one is the attacker, which is the offense. This correlates with the Geonosian Spy's starfighter or ship, whatever it's called. So, anyways, so here we go. So he's got that offense up. Okay. So then you want to use surprise shot. Now this may one-shot him, or it may get him close to death. Not really for sure. So we'll see. It's 75% of the time it's gonna almost kill him or kill him. So there we go. 2 shots. All it took. Got the biggest problem out of the way, and then now this doesn't guarantee your win, right? You have to play the rest of this outright. So obviously I'm going to throw it on auto because the point of this is not to show you how to win in a sense, but it's to show you a great strategy to get rid of one of the most annoying ships in the game. So that's the strategy. I'm going to run a couple more just so you can kind of see different opponents. Some people have their boss more heavily modded up for health, more speed, more tenacity. So it really kind of depends. So we're going to run probably about 2 more test runs, and then that should conclude the video. So alrighty. So different. This is against a Tarkin. So we make sure we don't lose the spy. That's going to be awfully really bad if we lose spy coming out the gate. So that's like a worst case scenario you don't want to happen. Yeah, so we lost. So spies. Yep. Got ability block again. Okay, so I mean we got it, right? But that's not what was supposed to happen. Kind of the worst case scenario. So anyways, but yeah, that's kind of wasn't really a good angle. So that's kind of a not worst case scenario. In a sense, it kind of worked for since he had the offense up, they were still able to get through a lot of that health and that protection due to there being 2 offensive and 1 tank. I believe the Geonosian soldier is also a attacker. So. But anyway, so yeah. So let's do 1 or 2 more. Probably do 2 more because that didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. And go from there. Alright guys, we're going to do this 2 more times. So let's go ahead and just pick that. Alright, so remember, what you don't want to happen is Geonosian Spy, Starfighter, you don't want them to get ability blocked right out the gate. Or die like that. Hang in there. Alright. Alright, so Heart of War. Alright, let's see what happens. One shot. That's all it takes. One shot. Like I said, it's probably 75% of the time it does that. So. Now, obviously, the rest of the battle is up to you, whether you're going to win or lose it, but it's a good way to get rid of Houndstooth right at the gates. So we'll go ahead and skip this, and we'll do one more test round. Alright guys, we got one more battle. Let's do... We'll do this one. So it's hopefully we don't lose Geonosian Starfighter. Alright. Surprise shot. Let's see what it does. Okay. So like I said, you know, we did it 4 times. I'd say it worked. We don't know about the one, right? Because they got, we ended up losing, we got ability blocks, so we never really knew what happened. But as you can see, we took all our first initial turns and we were able to take Houndstooth out. So that's kind of basically the gist of the strategy, is just use offense up on Geonosian Starfighters, or on the Thrawn's ability, Art of War. Then use Geonosian's Surprise Shot, and you're able to nearly take out the Houndstooth in one shot. It obviously depends on the build of the Houndstooth and the build of the boss behind it. So, but before I go, I want to show you what mods I have, what my Geonosian Spy looks like. So, let me go ahead and we'll go to there real quick. Alright guys, so here's my Geonosian Spy. As you can see, only 17,000 galactic power, all maxed out abilities, just Gear 12, not Gear 12 Plus. Got them offense and health mods. I think what the idea is to get as much offense out. Wasn't looking for really any crazy set, so as you can see, it's not hard to mod them, right? You just want a lot of offense, offense on the primary, so no extra speed, more offense and speed, more offense. Kind of look at the stats. Oh, too far back. Not very fast, so like I said, no crazy health speed, just a lot of extra offense. Critical damage right there, 186. This is damage. Critical chance, 45%. And it could be higher, maybe, you know, with using the ability, maybe it would be higher if you had better critical chance. I don't know. I haven't yet to test that. And then that's the damage. So like I said, guys, this is not supposed to be a like top 10 ship meta whatever, right? This is obviously with all the new negotiators and malevolences and these rebel fleets with Millennium Falcon. Obviously those are going to be your top tier, top 10. I mean, you saw me as in the top 100 with this, so you can get you that far. But mainly this is a way, especially to thrive in Grand Arena, so you're able to counter Houndstooth, because you might have another ship somewhere else, or you may not just have the adequate resources to handle a Houndstooth with like a Millennium Falcon or a Negotiator. So, but that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to like and subscribe to help the channel out, and continue to keep watching. We'll do some Grand Arena, and I had some other video ideas, but we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. As for right now, definitely planning on sticking to Grand Arena and streaming that. So, until next time, guys.